How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Q Chef's Culinary Chef's Corner. My name is Chef Arnold. I'm here at the spot to be with Chef Alyssa, and we're going to be cooking up some amazing taco dorados today. Alright guys, and for today's safety moment, I want to talk about something, not necessarily kitchen safety, but I think it's important right now with whatever's going on in this world, is mental health. I think it's something we need to be aware of. And, you know, if you're feeling down, there's so many crazy things going on in this world right now. If you're feeling down, go talk to somebody. Talk to a friend. Talk to a family member. You know, anybody that's there for you. And so, yeah, just be sure, you want to definitely reach out to somebody, talk to somebody. Even myself sometimes, I get pretty down. You just got to stay positive. There's so many crazy things in this world, but there's a lot of good out there, too. And just look for the good and be a good person. Everybody, along today with our tacos dorados, we'll also be preparing some Spanish rice with Mexican ingredients you can find at your local supermarket. I like to use North Suiza chicken base, some Goya seasoning, which has saffron, which gives your rice a really nice color. The reason I chose these tacos today is this is a dish that my mom makes for us when we go home and visit, not too often, and it's something, we talk about like our final dish, our final meal, death row meal, if you will. If I were on death row, this would be my my final meal that I would like to eat before I go. All right, folks. So there's many different cuts of meat you can use when you're making a taco dorado. I personally like to use flank steak. It's got great texture, it's got great flavor, and it's easily shreddable. There's other different cuts of meat you can use also when preparing taco dorados. You can use chuck steak, you can use ball tip. For today, we're going to be using flank steak. Today, I'm going to show you the process of preparing the flank steak. So to prepare the flank steak, you want a stock pot. You're going to get your flank steak, and I like to add very simple ingredients. You're adding carrots, onion, bay leaf, salt, and garlic. You add your meat to the pot, a little bit of water, bring it to a boil, and that's all it takes. Right, folks, once the flank steak is prepared, we can set it on a cutting board on a plate, and it's very easy to shred using a fork. Basically, you just pull down, and your meat shreds right off. That's the reason I like to use flank steak. Other cuts of meat kind of fall apart, and you get really nice shredded meat like this with the fork. Very simple. Something you can have your kids do while you're, having a beer, waiting for dinner. Meat is cooking. I'm going to show you guys how to prepare some Spanish rice. So you basically want to get a pot, and the rule for making Spanish rice, I was taught, is like 2 to 1, right? 2 cups of liquid for 1 cup of rice. So basically, we get a pan right here, and a pot. Add a little bit of chopped onions. We have chopped garlic and some fresh cilantro. So we're going to add that in. Add a little bit of garlic as well. I like to cook this down a bit before I add my rice. What we're going to do is we're toasting our rice, and we basically just want to give your rice some color and get it nice and toasted. It gives it a really good flavor. While your onions and garlic are cooking, I'm going to add my rice. And that is about 1.5 cups of rice. So basically you want to hear that sizzle, you want to hear it cook. Get nice and toasted. Alright. So as our rice is toasting up, I'm going to get ready to add my liquid. And this liquid is basically twice the amount of rice that we added to our pot. Just want to give it a stir, make sure you get all the rice off the side. Now I'm gonna season it with some basic ingredients here. This is Nordfriesa. It's a Mexican chicken base. And I'm adding about a teaspoon of Nordfriesa. I also like to add a little bit of cumin and a tiny bit of paprika as well. Next, we will be adding our secret ingredient, which is Goya Sazon Goya, which is a saffron seasoning, and it's going to give your rice a beautiful color. So you add your Goya and give it a stir. And already you are seeing a nice color to your rice. It's very inexpensive saffron. So next we would cover that. I actually let it come to a boil, then I cover it and set it aside for about 20 minutes at a low simmer. Once your rice is almost finished, you can add cilantro. I like to add cilantro. Usually some people add it at the beginning of the cooking process. I personally like to add it at the end. I feel it just gives it more vibrant color. And I actually have some rice here that I have finished off already. I'm going to be adding my cilantro to that. So as you can see, we have a really beautiful color of rice. And you can just give it a little stir. And it's ready to go. It's ready to eat. Alright guys, so now what we're going to do is we're going to head out to the flat top and go heat up our tortillas, get them nice and warm. It's a lot easier to build your taco when your tortilla is soft, as opposed to a cold tortilla out of the fridge. It tends to break. You want to heat them up a bit, fill them, fold them over, and then we're going to fry up some tacos. So you guys can try out. We're tortillas. We're down on the flat top. A little flip. Basically, you just want to get them, soft. You don't need to be. If you overcook them, they'll get really hard and then they will crack. Warmer, we'll head. Alright, so here we are. Once when you're building your taco, be aware that there's two sides to the tortilla. This is the inside, which is this side tends to puff up, so you don't want to put that on the outside. So you put your meat, what we call la carita, inside of the tortilla, and we fold it over. And it goes, you can have them ready, preset before you're about to fry. Alright folks, so here we are. We fried up our tacos. Once I fry them, I like to take them out, let them rest on a plate with a napkin, kind of just to absorb any excess oil. And now we're going to plate up, and you guys are going to see how we prepare these tacos for you to enjoy at home. We're going to plate up our dish with our Spanish rice we made earlier today. A little cilantro on top. And now, for our taco dorado, the ingredients I like to use, very simple ingredients. I like to use shredded lettuce, some cotija cheese, and lots of it. Some salsa mexicana. This is a roasted salsa we prepared earlier. It's just tomatoes, jalapenos, onions, and garlic, charred up, and then blended in a blender. A little bit of salt. So I'll add some salsa to my taco. And I like to top it off with a little crema mexicana, which is Mexican sour cream. It's a little, I guess, a little saltier than your typical American sour cream. So let's prepare one more. Our beloved chef here, Alyssa, can try out. Adding more cheese, a little bit more. Let's add some salsa. And a dollop of cream. Alright folks, so here we go. These are tacos dorados, Spanish rice. Alright folks, thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed seeing me prepare some tacos, Spanish rice. Don't forget to go out and vote today. You know, let's do our part. We all have a voice, so you all want to get out there and do your part. Alright guys, thank you very much. Again, stay safe out there. And let me know what you guys think of the tacos.